Welcome to Calling Out with Susan Pinsky. I'm here with Psychic Rebel Colby or Psychic Colby Rebel or
As long as we get psychic and rebel in it, we're all good.
yes, and we're here to talk to your dead people today. We're feeling a little spiritual, like maybe tonight's the night. I'm trying to avoid at any cost ever having my husband win mayor of Los Angeles by talking to dead people. That's the new scoop. Drew has a dream to run for mayor of Los Angeles next year. So just when I was going to get ready and jump on a plane and fly out of the country, it looks like I'm going to be shaking hands and holding babies instead.
Well, you're good at babies.
Yeah, I am good at babies, and hopefully we'll all have a vaccination by then and we'll be able to hold babies again.
Instead of the first lady of love, you'll be the first lady of LA. I love it. I love the sound of it.
LA. I think first lady of love LA. How about that?
There we go. There we go.
No, I've been sort of dragging my feet with this whole idea of him running for office, but this year, for some reason, it just seemed like everything was turned upside down, and he's sort of a great voice of reason. He wants to help with the homeless people. He wants to, get a better situation with the police department, and also we need somebody new in there who has a pair of cojones.
Well, I think the great thing about Drew is, he's very logical, very intelligent, but he's also intuitive and empathic. Mm-hmm. And I think that combination is just what we need right now.
Definitely.
And he doesn't have an agenda, right? There's no hidden agenda with him.
And we can't make any money right now. So what the hell, Last year it was like, no, we're doing okay. Yeah. We've got a lot of sponsorships going up. We've got, your whole year ahead of you, and we'd have to give that all up to run for governor. And then now it's like you have no sponsorships. You have nobody coming in.
You've got everything. You kidding?
Podcast world is shrinking down. And I mean, listen, we're fine. We're blessed.
Yeah, you are fine.
We've saved our money over the years. And it's kind of like, but it's also like you run for government when you can't do what you do or you love to do anymore. And because you're too, I don't know, I don't want to say old, but you're just sort of tired of the same old thing, or you've aged out of your business, or you just want to contribute.
No, listen,
and then you want to write a book.
No, that's you projecting. That is not, no. See, that's you projecting. No, see, no. I know Drew. And I felt like this is coming for a while. Spirit is nudging him. All right. This is a spirit nudge. And so you're not going to be able to say no. It's going to happen because he's being directed and guided by spirit. And that's what happens. Listen, I could have been a tax accountant forever, right? But spirit nudged to say it's not what you're supposed to do. So it doesn't mean he's not great at what he does. It's not meaning that he doesn't bring value to what he already does. But when spirit says, hey, it's time to change direction, we need you here, he needs to listen. He's always been a servant for this community, always been a servant for the nation. And so therefore, he's taking that next step. So I actually feel like he would do amazing. I really, really do. So stop being a sourpuss about it.
I'm not a sourpuss. It's just it's a life change.
It is a life change.
I mean, apparently though, I might get a cute Secret Service guy working with us,
and I'm single, so that might work out for the both of us.
I like men in uniforms who pack, something.
Hardware.
I know, it's so strange because, with the way we've been having all these riots and Antifa and the things coming down, it's scary to be anybody in the public eye. You get a little bit more nervous. I'm building a fence, by the way. But we would have to move, which is not necessarily a move. I'm not sure I want to move.
Well, I'm looking to move. I could live here. This would work for me.
You can move in. Yeah, you can. Yeah,
I could take a wing.
Do our shows from here. This will just be our studio, and I'll.
There you go. Colby can have the pool. I'll take care of the dogs.
Yeah, so I have 2 sons living here already, and I'm sure I'll get my daughter and her boyfriend and the whole mishbuka in here. So
there you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I see myself, tell me if I'm correct. If you do see me like in a high rise, 2-bedroom with security.
Yeah. I was seeing myself more that way. I really have. I've been looking myself, and that might be my no, I do. I think this is positive, and I really
Closer to the beach.
Well, that would be nice because then you'd be closer to me.
That's true.
Yeah. So I like high rises, and I certainly like the idea of security.
You know, it just sounds so weird to me. It just sounds,
it's gonna be fine. I don't know. It's gonna be fine.
Leo Terrell came on Drew's show today.
Who's Leo?
Dose of Dr. Drew. He is a civil rights attorney in LA, and he also is on KBC, and he said that he would only come on the show if I let him run for office. So. I would have rather given him sexual favors, quite frankly, but
Leo or Dr. Drew?
Leo.
Okay, just clarifying.
This is, that only takes a couple minutes, and then
just clarifying.
This is going to be, what is it, 2, 4 years? How many years are you the mayor? 2 or 4? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to clean up the streets. I don't know what's going to happen if it even happens, but it is a dream of his. And Colby, later you can talk to him and tell him whether or not it's a good idea.
I will talk to him
because he's really upset that you didn't. I'm not doing the shows when he's home. And I told
he's like, where's my insight, Colby?
Right.
This is inconvenient for me, Sue. This is inconvenient to my schedule.
I know, but I don't know if you remember half of my shows. He's been on them.
Oh, he just happens to walk in.
And he gets
just
reading.
Happens.
So we're going to turn to the phones instead of giving Drew we're going to just see whose spirits are popping in today.
And let's do it. Listen, give us a call here, 636-334-3999, all right? 636-334-3999, and always just have your people ready. What loved ones and what question do you have? I just think it makes it quicker and easier. I can get more people in. We're going to hustle it out.
I am going to take the first caller because he called right at the beginning. Smart move because I can only take 15 calls and I do get a lot. If it's busy, it just means that our lines are full.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have to pay for everything. And I do have a sponsor, Blue Microphones.
Yay.
I just want you guys to head on over to drdrew.com/blue. I think that's the link, and you can buy Blue Microphone stuff. You can get the ear sets.
Blues are great.
This is the mouse. It's just an amazing thing. It's better than, it works. So
no, the blue is great.
It turns on and it works. It's really good.
We like that.
But I love you at Blue. Anyway, so we're going to, this is a silly person. It's anonymous. I'm not sure what their name is, but anonymous.
I never do anonymous.
Too bad. He was first one.
Well, that's why I do random.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. This is anonymous. Can you turn off your computer so you don't have feedback on your phone? Or your whatever.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
What is your name?
Charu. This is Charu.
Charo? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Can you speak up a little bit, or are you in hiding?
No.
It wasn't El Chapo.
I'll speak up. I was.
Is that me? Oh, sorry. That's my
my
alarm.
question is, hello.
What can I do for you tonight, sweetheart? What can I do for you, baby doll?
Yeah. So actually, I have 2 questions. So actually, it was my birthday like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm actually looking. Actually, there are a lot of things that have been messed up in life, or so I feel. So my first question is about my career, which I'm actually looking to change.
Okay, so hang on, honey. I'm having a hard time hearing you. Or I'm so sorry. Are you able? Can we turn her volume up, please?
Turn up number 2.
Thank you. And then if you could speak a little bit louder. I just want to make sure I get this right for you, sweetheart. All right. Yeah. Repeat. Okay. Let's just do one question. What's your most important question for me right now?
Actually, I can't decide between the 2 questions.
Well, go with the one you just said. Go with the one you just said.
So I'm actually looking to change my career, and because it's really messed up right now, things are not just going my way. So I'm looking for a change, but I don't see the opportunities turning into like something which I would, take up.
Okay.
So my question is regarding my career.
Your career, right, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay. So it is, I think what's a little interesting is because when I tune in, honey, I feel like you're looking to do something that's a little bit different than maybe something you've done before because you're a little bored, right? So I think you're like, hey, what else is there? Or what can I be driving towards? Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. And I got to be honest, you're a lot more creative than you're giving yourself credit for. So your last job, is it more, I don't know, say office work, but is it more studious or more like checks and balances? Does that make sense around what you work?
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
And see, that doesn't, girl, honey, that doesn't make you happy. I know you need something creative. You're creative. You're meant to help people too. You're naturally very, very compassionate. You would be great either with children. You'd be great with elderly people, helping people, maybe looking at something with, even, have you ever thought of like healthcare or anything in the medical, something where you can help someone? Has that ever been attractive to you?
No, I am actually in finance, and for my day job, actually, I'm looking in finance only.
Okay, so let me tell you.
But apart from that, maybe,
Okay, let me tell you. So if you want to stay with so here's the thing about it. You need to do something where you're helping people, all right? And you're having a little more interaction with people, okay? Because I feel like you're going to need that a little bit more. You actually get your energy from people. And so we need you to do something. So if it's finances, what would be great is helping people get loans or mortgages, but something where you're sitting in front of someone saying, hey, what are your needs or how can I help you? Like not something so cookie cutter. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, like you can't sit, like here's what's not working for you. We can't put you in an office and then it goes through the paperwork and all you're getting is someone's application or all you're getting and saying if they meet quota. Like you need to sit with someone, hey, what are your needs? How can I help you? So I feel like that's what I want you. So when you're looking for a position, that's what I want you to strive for. It's going to take a little bit of time, honey. People are not necessarily together, right? They're not getting together. So your particular position is going to take a little bit more time, but I think it's going to be so rewarding for you. I would think about a bank where it's more mortgages or finance where it's even more personal finance.
There you go.
But something along those lines.
Where you have interaction with
Where
humans.
you have interaction with people because you really do. I think that's going to make you feel a lot more fulfilled.
Smart.
And you're going to feel a lot better when you go home at night knowing you helped a particular couple make their dreams come true.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Feels good.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Can I quickly ask my second question also?
Yep,
please?
very.
I've been trying to.
As quick as you can, honey. Go ahead.
Yes.
ahead.
So there is one specific guy I'm really interested in.
Yes.
And I want to know my prospects with him.
Oh, what's his first name?
His name is Naman. Naman.
Naman. Okay. They feel good though.
Yes.
They feel good. He's flirting with you. He has to do it. He's doing it subtly though, right? Does that make sense?
But we haven't been talking for the past 3 months or something.
Huh.
That's okay. Well, we've been in a little bit of a weird exchange though, right? You know him. You've met him. Am I correct?
Yes. I know him. He's from my college, but he might be with someone else. That's what I think. I'm not sure though.
I want you to just be well, two things I need you to do. Be a little patient. But the second thing is I feel like you need to reach out to him. I'm going to be honest with you here. Yeah, well, I'm going to be really honest. I think he reached out to you, and I don't.
Yes, please.
Okay, I don't feel like you were real warm and fuzzy in return. So I think he took it as dismissal. So I think he doesn't think you're interested.
Yeah, he did initially, but he did. But at that point of time, things didn't really work out. And now when I realized that it was that, it was, I think, late or something. But
that's okay.
I would really like to give it a go with him.
I would reach out again and just say, hey, listen, I've been thinking about you, and I'd love to see how you're doing at these times. And maybe if you're around, we could grab a cup of coffee and just kind of catch up. Just do that. Come on now. Come on. I want you to promise me you're going to do it.
Yes.
All right, you
So
got
as
it.
in, like, there
Thank
is
you.
a chance that we can get together.
Thank
But
you.
you
Go
can do
for
it.
Just
You
go
can
for
do it. Okay?
Just go out there. And
Okay,
thanks for
perfect.
calling.
Perfect.
Good luck,
Have a good
honey.
evening.
Okay, thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, so here's a good one.
Okay, let's go.
Hello, Rose.
Say the area code because it helps them.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Hi, I'm fine, thank you. I had a question about a little lady that I used to take care of. She was an Olympian grandmother. I took care of her and helped her for 15 years or better.
don't tell her
And the
too
other
much.
day
Don't
when
tell
I
her
was
too
in
much.
the produce section, I smelt her Estee Lauder.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
just
wait,
had
wait.
wondered if she was such a zodiac type of person. She was also an Olympian grandmother. I didn't want to mention the person's name because I don't know if the family could be listening from out west. She was from Michigan. And
Okay,
I'm in
listen.
And
Rose,
don't tell us too
Rose.
We
Rose,
don't need a whole.
it's
whole
not worth. If
autobiography.
you give me everything, it's not worth me doing a reading. It's just you telling me about her.
Okay, go
So, do
ahead.
you want me to connect to her, or do you want to tell me about her?
yes,
Okay, so
Yes, please.
all right. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to connect, or I'm going to give you what I'm getting for you from her, and then you're going to give me yeses and nos. Does that sound like fun to you?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. You ready? Because listen,
Sounds good to
this
me.
is exactly how she is. She's a little impatient. Like she don't have time for you to tell her story because she's got things she needs to say to you. So she doesn't like laziness either. She's very clean. Things need to be on task. Does that make sense around her personality?
Absolutely.
And she doesn't even want, she's like, all right. And then it's so funny if people are over for a cup of coffee and she's done, she'll be like, okay, she'll just pick that cup up and take it back to the kitchen and she'll say, okay, yeah, listen, let's go.
Time to get out.
She kind of escorts.
Absolutely.
Does that mean, yeah. So she's got a certain,
She had me trained.
yeah. It's so funny. And now she does show me flowers. So, does that perfume smell like roses or do you understand roses connected to her or flowers?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I wound up and I inherited a lot of her flower pots and used to help her with all of her potting.
Yes, and I think she appreciates it. I think though you're not very good. You got to work on that green thumb, Rose. All right, we got to work on that green thumb a little bit because you can't. You're pulling some of them out and throwing them away because they die. She notices. All right, she's on you. So you can't kind of, I know you can't hide this. Like she knows everything. Okay. So just make sure. Yeah. Do you where are her, I know this is going to sound really random. Where are her initials? Do you have something with her initials on it or something she signed with her initials?
Oh gosh, I've got a file on her because I worked for her for so long.
Got it.
I had a business also.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll tell you what though. So yeah, we've got a strong lady. We've got a lady that definitely takes care of other people. But she also makes me feel like a powerhouse. I mean, this lady is a powerhouse. I think the thing she loved about you, she likes to talk. And I think she loved talking with you. She liked getting together with you. She liked that you were interested in her stories because she makes me feel like she's got a lot of stories.
Yes.
I think, now I don't know why.
Writer.
I think she likes drama. Only because I saw, what's that Kardashians, the guy who's a woman, who's a
competition is how I put her personality.
Caitlyn.
She was very competitive.
Yeah,
Caitlyn
she's
Jenner?
very, yeah. Do you have any connection?
about Caitlyn
Yeah,
Jenner?
Caitlyn Jenner. But Bruce Jenner. I just need to say that for the reference for the lady.
Right.
Do you understand,
I had to be PC.
the Olympian that she's connecting to too? I think she would have watched Olympics or been connected. I mean, we're talking from the 70s. Is that right? Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
do you understand either this person knows who would have been Bruce Jenner, who's now Caitlyn Jenner. She might not have, but her connection.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a connection there
Wow.
that she's. Yeah, I just know because but she's referring to him as Bruce. She's not referring to him as
Sure.
Caitlyn, so
Well,
that's
yeah,
why.
because she's in the afterlife. They use their real
But
names
she's
there.
giving me a sense where, and then do you know, by chance, anyone in the living? So expand here a little bit. Do you know the name Madeline, Mary, an M name that would be someone in spirit or living, or a middle name? Do you understand that around anyone?
Madeline or
Rose.
Mary.
Yeah, you do. She's saying you do, Rose. Rose. What's your middle name? I'm just curious. We gotta, or her middle.
Marie.
Oh my God!
Marie.
Come on, Rose.
So is
Rose. Rose.
Mine is Marie too. I was
No.
waiting for you to not
But you
call
see-
it out, and I was going to call it out for you.
I knew, but she was very strong. But you know, because she's been talking to you. She's been talking to you, and one thing she wants to get through to you, Rose. Rose, here's something else. You got to start cleaning up your act. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Rose, honey. She is feisty.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes.
that came out a little much, baby doll. But
What'd she say?
she needs to clean up her act. She said. But you know what it is?
Oh, yeah.
You-
I've been working on it, tell her. I've been working on it.
You get it though. You understand this. And
Yeah.
and she's just saying like, yeah, this is about knowing your worth. It's about getting your stuff together and kind of stop taking crap
Yep.
from other people. And this is where she's saying this time
Yeah.
for you to lay down the, you get it. So that's why she's around you.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So just know she loves you.
Oh,
Loves you, sitting down with a cup
Go
of
ahead.
coffee with you. I think she puts a little something in that coffee. That's okay. We're not going to tell anyone. But
she
So
loves
I
her.
wonder
yeah.
how she feels
Yeah.
about Kanye West running for president.
I don't know. I'm not even.
I mean, you know, she's talking about the Kardashians and
Well,
and Jenner,
more
so.
giving her a reference to the connection to the relative. There is something around gymnastics
Yeah, I
too.
didn't want to.
Do you know a connection in gymnastics with her Olympian grandchild?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because she.
Gymnastics, not so much gymnastics. I didn't want to give it away, but I feel I should. If you've gotten this all correct, I felt her around me this
Yep,
week.
you got it.
And,
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay.
She was just like my mom to me. She really, I believe she is with me, and that was the way she always told me, and she was an encourager,
Yeah.
and I miss her.
Who's-
I miss her so much.
Who is Linda or an L
So-
name? Do you know Lorraine or Linda? Who is a L name connection?
L name connection, past or living?
Either.
Someone-
Yeah.
Oh, L.
Yeah. It's got to be around you, Rose, honey.
Yeah, and I'm thinking.
Oh well.
All right. Well,
We're gonna move to the next caller. But
all
I
right.
think-
Just know
check out the
she's
L
around you, and I know that L name's going to come up. So just put it in the comments. Do that for us, okay? But she's giving you lots of love. She's letting you.
Yeah,
She's letting you know she's around
giving
you.
me lots of love.
Yeah. But it's like get your act together. It's time to move on.
Sorry.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Yes.
You got
So,
this.
okay. I'll call back another time. I had another question.
All right,
I'll
well,
call
there
back
you
another
go.
We
time.
gotta let somebody
Okay.
else
Thank you,
on.
gals.
All
have a
right.
great
Lots
day.
of love, honey.
Okay.
Bye, baby.
Yep. Thanks.
Oops.
Okay, let's do another. We're gonna do these rapid fire. So know your
Okay,
you
I
get
have a
to
quick
choose your
one.
one quick one.
I have a quick one that
Okay, let's
somebody
do it.
said on the restream. Somebody asked earlier. I have to find it really quick. It's my mother-in-law passed before I met her. My question is, can she see that her son is happy and healthy as well
yes.
as would she be happy with her life mate, with his life mate and choices?
Do you know her first name?
Her name is Salita.
Okay, Salita. Salita, I want to say, honey, that's a great question. So Salita's question, you guys, all right? If you find your partner and you didn't get to meet their parents because they're already in spirit, do their parents get to see that their child is happy? Do they approve of you? That sort of thing. Absolutely 100%. They really, really do. One of the ways you'll know, though, is, Salita, if you're a man or woman, if your partner says to you, oh, my mom would love you, that means she's actually helping him say that. She's guiding him to go, oh, yes. Or my mom, you do something and he says, oh, my mom would do that. So all that fun stuff. Oh, you'd get along with my mom. Those are the kind of the clues for you to know that that loved one is approving. And no matter what, and Susan, you are a parent. You don't have to be psychic or a medium. Mm-hmm. Does nothing bring you greater joy than if your children are happy?
Oh yeah, you're only as happy as your most unhappy child.
That's right. So they do notice that, and the thing is I do know this though. I do know this. This is kind of a funny thing.
I'm afraid,
you get these mothers and grandmothers, not so much the men, but the mothers and the grandmothers. Where's your man, honey? Where yes. you haven't? Where are they? Where are they? And so that's how she passed, right? She passed with her going to her son. Where is she, honey? Where is she? Or he? Well, but the thing, it's Salida as a woman.
She said, "Oh no, the person asking the question is Salida."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm talking about his mom.
Okay.
Right? Where is she? Because right. So anyhow, the thing is, my point is, Salida, is you got to know how happy. If this partner of yours is happy, his mother. I keep feeling it's a male, so you'll have to forgive me. If it's a woman, my apologies. I feel energetically it's a male, but either way, I just feel like there's this sense where she does approve of you. One thing I'll tell you what. Let's look for hummingbirds. All right, I want you to see if you see hummingbirds, because that's going to be her sign for you to say, yes, you're bringing joy to my son. You're bringing joy to me. I do feel like it's a son. Again, if it happens to be a woman, my apologies. I'm only going off of the energy that I'm feeling of the partner for you, but it feels very good. It feels like marriage. It feels wonderful. So good luck, honey. All right, ready? Another caller.
I just want to let people know who have called in and might have said something dirty on Colin's studio that I think Colin's studio will hang up on you. So it's not a good idea. And it doesn't tell me what the call was, but a bunch of people got hung up on.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. I got your mom's house people out there. I know. And thank you everybody for the compliments about my performance on Where My Mom's At last week. It was really fun. It was really fun. I had a great time. I love Christina P. and I hope I get to go back because it was really fun. Anyways, Christina P. is Tom Segura's wife. I don't know if you ever met her. I'm not sure if you ever read her or not.
I'm so bad at this stuff.
Hard to
I don't watch TV. The only thing I watch is crime. So if they've committed a crime, I may have seen them.
Well, they do commit crimes on your mom's house. They literally show the grossest, disgusting most disgusting videos you've ever seen in your life, and they're pretty graphic. But the spinoff was Dr. Drew After Dark, where Drew analyzes the same thing, and then hers is all about mothering and motherhood, and they don't show the disgusting things on there, but it is a crime. I have to say, it's a crime.
Well, then maybe I do need to watch it.
You should. Mm-hmm. I don't know, Colby. I don't know if it's really your
my
cup
bag.
Of tea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cheryl wants to know what spirits are wanting to connect with her.
No, that's gonna be so hard.
No, she's gonna talk.
Is she on call?
Yeah, she's on call.
Well, answer her. What's her name?
Hi, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl. How you doing, honey?
Good. How are you?
She's pushy.
Well, because
I love that about you, though, Colby. She is a pro at this. Okay,
well,
she's been doing this for a long time. So.
Spirit is pushy too. I mean, all right, Cheryl.
You're not worse than my husband. Trust me.
What can I do for you? Who do you want to hear from, baby?
I haven't connected with my dad for a really long time.
Well, how about we try it? Okay, that sound good to you?
Yeah.
I know. Okay, listen, don't get upset at me. Because I did hear you. You want to talk to your dad. I do have a woman though in spirit. So, would you understand a bossy woman that would kind of want to interrupt dad?
Like Colby.
Wait, does that make sense?
I'm sorry.
Cheryl?
Well, all my grandparents died when I was young.
Okay.
So I don't. I don't really know.
All right, let me do this because I do feel like this might be mom on dad's side. Now, your dad, though, you did know, I feel like you did know your dad and you have memories of your dad. Am I correct? Because he doesn't make me feel like it's been, like he didn't make me feel like it's so long that he passed that you don't have memories or doesn't know him. I do feel like you know him. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay. And then also, would you understand an illness around dad or dad's health failing prior to his passing? Would that be correct? Is there a heart issue?
Would it be like a mental illness?
No. Well, that makes me feel like I have a heart thing, and it makes me feel like his body still feels like it's moving, but the health part of him is deteriorating.
He died when I was 8 years old. So
Yeah.
if there was issues, nobody told me.
Okay, but you would understand these. You have specific memories of him, like because he feels warm to me. He feels affectionate to me. Do you remember that about your dad?
Yes.
And like big, or I mean, I know you're only 8, honey, but he makes me feel like he's big for you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and then he gives me this feeling. Oh wow. Oh, you know, you could smell your dad. Do you ever smell? He comes to you with his smell. Do you ever smell him, honey? Oh, he's trying so hard.
I have before, but it's been a while.
And does he have some facial hair, or did he not always clean shave?
He was Air Force, so he had to be clean shaved.
Do you remember kind of rubbing? Okay, he shows me him kind of coddling your face next to his face. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what he's trying to get me to do. And I just feel like he smells good. That smells good. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Oh, what? I'm living this with you. Do you even know how much he loves you? Oh my gosh, when he hugs you with his heart. He hugs you with his soul. I don't feel like he planned his passing. His passing feels like something else was going on, and either there's an unexpectedness. Like, I don't think he planned this passing. Do you understand that?
Yes, he was hit by a car.
Across
the street.
Do you know, I'm kind of curious, and I don't want to be graphic, and you may not know the answer. Do you know if his head was hit? Because my hand just went to my head. Like,
I do.
Did he flip over the car, or did he?
Report.
What, baby?
I do remember reading a police report, and it talked about head trauma.
Yes,
and
yes.
when I saw him,
Yes.
In the casket, you could tell there was head trauma.
Honey, because if you're, I don't know if you're watching, but if you watch this back, you'll see exactly, my hand literally went to my head, so that's what gave me the feeling of my head.
And I can almost say that's probably exactly where it was, because you could see the indentation.
Baby, all right, he says enough of that. So when your dad was done talking about something, he was done, and that was it. Like, there was no more further discussion. So when he made a decision about something, that was it. No further discussion. So we're done with that. He's a strong person. Okay. I do feel like he's a strong man, and he gives me a feeling of keeping the kids together. So you're not an only child. Am I correct? You have siblings? Is there a brother also?
Yeah, I have 2 older siblings.
Okay, got it. Because he lets me know you're not the only one, but you. Well, don't play this for the siblings. Can I say you're his favorite? But oh my God, please don't play that for anybody else. Please don't do that. But I think it's because you were such the baby. Like, you know, he's a little older by the time you're born, so he's a little more like, I think when your siblings were born, he was so active and so immature still, but I think by the time he has you, he makes me feel like he's there. He makes me feel like he's in it. He makes me feel like he can relax a little bit with you. Mm-hmm. So I think he was a little more playful with you than the others.
So the message is you were his favorite.
Yes. I try not to say that. I try not to say that,
That's
Cheryl.
Okay. But it makes her feel better. She called in, so she gets to be the favorite.
Yeah. And then is there an R name in the family, a Richard or an R name that you can connect to? Or
God, you're gonna make me cry. Richard is my dad's name.
There you go, baby. See, he's letting you know he's here. He's letting you know, right? So no more doubting.
My brother's name is Randy.
There you go. And your dad is letting you know he's here. He's letting you know he's with you. And he's also just kind of saying, pay attention to the smell. It's still around, okay?
Too.
Lots of love to the
I don't know
others.
about that smell thing, you know.
But don't play them for the other. Don't play this for anyone, please. You'll get me in trouble.
Yeah, he was kind of smelly, Colby.
All right, lots of love to you. No, he smells like cologne. He
I'm just
smells
kidding.
good.
I'm joking.
Yeah, lots of love
that's
to
a
you,
bad
honey.
joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cheryl,
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Colby's all about love and light. She's very spiritual and loving and light, and she tries to bring the positives in, and I always have to bring the negative poo-poo, pee-pee, potty mouth.
Yeah, you Debbie Downer. There's enough Debbie Downing in the world today. We need some light and bright, rainbow bright. Okay, turn that frown upside down, Susan. No. All right, here we go.
It's funny when you said, do you smell him?
because he's showing me. So real quick though, just to give you, it's right here, and he'd bring her in right here, and she knows, and she's smell. Like and it's like it's a cologne, and it's a man, and it's and so it's very comforting, and it's very nurturing. It's very nurturing.
That's so sweet, though.
Yeah,
of course. I was feeling it. I was feeling the love for my father while you were explaining that. It was good. Okay, let's talk to Bill.
All right, Bill.
Yes.
Hi, Bill. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
What can I do for you tonight?
Just wondering if you can feel my son.
Oh. Wow. So now your son is old enough to give you a hard time. Am I right? Would that resonate? Like a hard night?
Yeah, that'd be right.
He's hard. Wait, this guy is great. He's hard enough to give you like a dose of your own, Dad. Like, does that? Because I think you think you would have one up on him, and then he'd come back with one up on you. You have this kind of banter? Am I right? You know,
well, you might call it that.
you are. Listen, here's the thing: you're both passionate people. Or he uses the word passionate. There might have been some. Well, there might be some heated arguments as to who's right. Like they might be vying for dominance in a way, like because he's an alpha. Like your son's a little bit of an alpha. Am I right? Or dominant guy.
Yeah, he was.
But you know, I like it. I mean, listen, I like it. You know, he's so much like you, Bill. I mean, that's the weird thing. He's so much like you that I think you didn't quite know how to deal with yourself. He's laughing. You know, this is him because he's kind of prodding you. He's having a really good time with this. He likes giving you a hard time.
Now you have to tell your friend you called up a psychic.
Real quick, though, Bill, you know, does your son have substance, you know, and you give me a strong no, baby, if it's a no. Does your son have substance use or abuse or something like this that you're aware of?
No.
Hard partying, or is there any sort of the edge, adventurous, not real complacent?
He was definitely adventurous.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you. Because I'm feeling someone who doesn't want to be in a box. Like, this isn't someone who wants an office job. This isn't someone who's going to be in a box. Like, you're not going to, he wants to beat to his own drum. Like, even a creative person. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Do you remember?
He was always late to the party.
Yeah, and he gives me this feeling like, but I think like you have to watch him. Like he's the kind of kid that was going to jump off a roof into a pool. Like you got to watch him. Like he makes me nervous. Do you understand that?
Oh my God.
No.
Absolutely.
Did he ever jump off a roof into a pool? Because I'm gonna.
Not that I know of, but he took pictures of standing on the roof of one of his college
You
buildings.
see that? But you see that? Yes.
You get a statue, too.
That's right. That's exactly who he is. And he gives me... but it's so true, though. This is who he is, and he likes kind of that risk-taking. Oh, my God, though. What? What a fun guy. His passing is quick though, isn't it? Or you don't know about it till after. There's something like this. Am I right?
Yes.
You couldn't get there. You're not there when he transitions. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Okay. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the goosebumps. He's telling me, Dad, don't worry about this. Oh. Okay. There's something about his heartbeat. Do you understand this? Were you trying to see if there's a heartbeat, or you trying, like, I feel like you didn't want to believe there's no heartbeat. Or they're trying to revive him. He's making me feel someone
That
pressing.
would have been his partner.
What, baby? Okay.
But I wasn't there.
Okay, yeah. Look at these chills, because he's letting me know someone's compressing on his chest. He knows this, but he can't. Like, he can't. His body's too weak. And he's okay. Like, he wants people to know he's okay. There's something stuck in his throat. Do you know this? Or I don't want to get too graphic, so please forgive me.
No. No, don't.
But he's making me feel like something's pressing on his heart or pressing on his chest, and he can't breathe. I'm telling you, it's kind of too far. And so he's letting us know he's okay. There's some trauma. This feels traumatic. This feels quick, and he doesn't want people to be upset.
It was.
Okay. But it's a little violent, but he doesn't want people to be upset. Okay. Do you know, is there, I'm so sorry. Is there blood connected or no blood?
Yes. Yes, there's lots of blood.
I thought so. And I'm so sorry. I think I'm asking him, why would he want me to say this? Or because I feel like he wants people to know. I think you were expecting a miracle for him, to save him. I don't know what happened here, but he says, I'm sorry. Like, it's an accident. He needs you to know this is an accident. Like, he's not thinking clearly. And he's so sorry. He's so sorry. Do you understand that at all?
Wow. Absolutely.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I think, like, I don't know if they're trying to think he took it. I don't know what happened. Did he try to take his life, or is there something? Because he did
take his life.
But listen, you need to know. See, I need you to know. He wasn't trying. Like, I know he was trying to, but he wasn't intentional. Like, I know that sounds crazy. He wasn't thinking clearly.
No, I understand
he
that.
wasn't thinking clearly. His mind is fogged. It was an moment of craze. It was a moment of not thinking clearly, and he's so sorry. And he's sorry for the pain he caused, and he wants to thank you for honoring him. He thanks you for your big boots.
Forgive him.
Do you have big boots? What's with your boots? You wear boots? Big boots? What's with your boots?
I was in the military.
He said you're gonna put your boot up his butt. So I was like, what is it with the boot?
I always used to say that.
Oh, he says he's so, please forgive him. Now, he does bring forward the fourth. I know we have July 4th. Is there another 4th or an April connection, a birth, a celebration, anniversary, April?
No, the 4th of July was the last time.
That's right.
I think that we had a family gathering.
Okay, got it. He lets you know he loves you.
That's nice.
Please tell everyone
he
he's
did.
sorry. And he is okay. Please know he's okay, Dad. And he only wants to make you proud, Dad. Please know that. Please forgive him.
He did.
Okay. But he says he's giving it right back to you. So he's like letting you know you are not done with him. He is giving it to you on the spirit side. So you're going to get a lot of pushing and prodding and a lot of weird signs, lights going out, all sorts of weird stuff happening, okay?
and when you get tired of that.
He gives it to us all the time. We actually created a nonprofit for suicide prevention.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
And that's our life mission. So
he's letting you know. He's letting you know. And what? Sorry, and then we'll go. Is there a Michael, Bill? William? Do you have a Michael also connection or an M name connecting anywhere in the living or in spirit? Or does your son? He's giving me two names. Does your son?
Marsh.
Okay, and does your son have your name as well, or is there a connection to your name passing on?
My name was his middle name, but Marsh is his mother's name.
Got it. Perfect. You see how
Her maiden name.
he's recognizing both of you. All right. He wants to recognize both of you. He wants to thank you for everything you did. He wants to thank you for pushing him, but he also wants to thank you for being his friend, Dad, because you're his friend too, and he appreciates you.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, baby.
Can you tell if he met with his mom, because his mom took her life too afterwards?
Oh, do you see why he wants to mention the M name? Do you see why that was important? Yes, he's with her.
That's her.
That's it. That's why he wants to say this is important. You know what a mom she is. She couldn't live without him. But you see why he keeps apologizing to you.
I'm really sorry for your loss.
You know.
Yeah.
I know
no
this.
need to. We already forgave him. We're doing everything in his name.
And then, oh my God, I know I got to let you go. Are you Irish at all,
Yep.
or is there an Irish connection? He shows me a Irish thing.
His stepbrother's Irish.
Shamrock?
Okay, all right. He's
an Irish thing? Like what kind of thing?
He was very proud.
Like a
He's
shamrock?
letting there's a symbol.
And
Celtic.
Anya was his younger sibling who was like their best playmate.
You see, so he wants to just acknowledge the people around him. Celtic. All right. Lots of love to you.
Nice.
Lots of love, honey. My heart goes out to you. Oh my God. But no, he's doing okay. But he is giving you a hard time. So don't think it's easing up anytime soon. Okay. He is going to have the last laugh.
Right,
He's going to have the last
Your
word.
light bulbs will be flickering. and-
That's it. Yeah. It's all going to go down. All right. Lots of
Just
love,
tell him
hon.
not to come in my studio. And mess with
Thank
me.
you. Thank you.
All right.
God
Bye-bye,
bless
baby.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
Wow. That
I
was
know.
awesome.
Well, they needed it.
You are getting better and better and better every time I see you. It's just crazy.
Thanks.
Like when I first met you, I met you through Lisa Williams, and she's just like, was the bee's knees.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
You're right in there. Baby.
Oh, thank you.
You've been
I love her.
honing your abilities, and it's crazy how you can. Oh, are you Irish? It's like. I mean, people on the Restream aren't going, making fun and like,
Well,
did he have a belly button? Like, that kind of thing. Usually you get the comments like, sure. But that was really, really amazing. And people on Restream are saying that you're incredible.
Oh,
and
thank you. It's spirit though, but thank you.
so
thank you.
it's just, everybody's very positive, and I'm really happy about that.
I love though tonight you could feel, you can feel the healing is needed. So I love that, the way that they're being called, that those healing messages are coming forward.
Right.
So that's
we want the messages.
great.
We want the healing.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a little love from above.
And we all do.
Especially in this
Yes.
crazy time. Like I want to do a show all about what people on the other side think about what we're going through. You know what I mean?
I think it's about, honestly, just tapping into that just super quick, like maybe a prelude. There, it is about reconnecting, and maybe it is about, like, again, I know things are about money and moving forward and success and drive, but I think our loved ones are saying, hey, this is a time to pause. And if you pause, you're actually going to see the signs from us more. You're going to be able to hear us more clearly. So,
yeah, for sure. Because everybody's, sitting in their backyard with the crickets and play the crickets.
Oh,
that's not it.
That's not the crickets. I think that's the rock band. There we go. Crickets.
I hear spirit.
No, let me tell you real quick. In spirit, in platform, that's the worst sound. We call it, so when you give something, so on a platform,
That
if you give something.
Means you didn't get any response.
Right. Means, I have this, and
I
this.
meant
Can
like when
anyone
you're sitting in the
connect?
backyard, yeah.
Nobody can take it. We call it crickets. So it's not a good thing for us. All right. How about we'll take another caller?
Okay.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's see. Who do we want? Yeah, that was interesting. I wonder how he took his life. That's interesting.
But there's.
I hate
I think
asking.
it's a shotgun.
Oh, really?
Or a gun. I felt like, Bill, if you hear us, honey, and it is a gun, you let me know. But I was feeling blood and a gun. But again, is that stuff important? No, not really.
I want to talk to Frank from Yonkers.
Oh my God, Frank from Yonkers.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, is he gonna make me a sandwich, a pastrami sandwich? Frank from Yonkers. Yonkers.
It's probably his wife. Wait, hello.
Let's see, Frank.
Hey, ladies, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, how you doing, Frank? How you doing?
Hello, lady.
Yes, honey. Can you hear us?
I'm good. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous. I've never done this before.
Oh, baby, you relax. What can I do for you tonight?
We're here to help.
All right. I would love if you stuck a finger in my ass.
If what?
Can you do that for me, baby?
I don't know.
If you could stick a finger in my ass, I'd love that.
God.
Oh, that would be good. Lindsay, maybe we should just cut that one.
Wow.
Thank
Oh,
you.
all right.
All right, you're going to have to do it. Frank, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Are you
We
done?
need the
Pick
wah,
up
wah.
another one.
Okay, sorry, Frank.
Frank!
She's not going to put her finger in your butt.
No.
It's not her thing.
There you go. All right, ready? Let's go. Let's hurry up.
Well, these
get
are
another one.
I didn't pay for a screener today, but
Well, you should have.
oh, come on. Okay, here's one that no, I didn't mean to do that.
How sad that real quick though. One thing to mention, and I get Frank wants to have a sense of humor. I guess
Well,
Frank.
that's your mom's house, people.
I get Frank wants to have a moment, but I will say this: there are so many people in this call line, and there are so many people that genuinely want to connect to someone, and so it's sad to me that someone would want to be that selfish to kind of have a couple seconds.
Well, he wrote that he wanted to find out if he was going to find any love, and
Yeah, he's not with
he had
that
a moment of
attitude.
weakness.
He's not, unless you pay for it, Frank. If you want to pay for it, you can get it. There. All
We're
right,
gonna
let's
get you
go.
on
Ready?
the $500 a month Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, Andrea.
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 I got to make sure.
Andrea.
Wait. No, wait.
Hi.
All right. So, Andrea,
Okay.
I'm from New Jersey. Is it Andrea or Andrea?
I'm Andrea.
See, I knew it, girl, because one of my students is Andrea, and for like 3 years I called her Andrea, and she's like, Andrea. So
You're
I
okay.
go,
I'm all right. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm nice.
what can I do for you, baby? What can I do for you tonight?
Well, I kind of wanted to connect with my dad
Yeah.
and ask him some questions revolving around another one of my parents and parenting myself.
Wait, what about the
That
question
makes
you
any
wrote
sense.
on here? This is right up Colby's alley. She says, "I am calling whether or not they think I will have more biological children."
Okay, well, that's a yes. That one's easy.
She's
Oh,
good.
God.
She sees babies.
Yeah.
she is the best.
Do
baby
you have
predictor.
4, Andrea?
No, I actually have one biological and a stepchild.
So you have 2. If you don't forgive me being personal, are there any that didn't come into the physical?
There's one.
Thank you. So that
There's
gives
one,
you.
but I also have 2 nieces that I helped raise that are adults now.
No, baby doll. I understand that and I appreciate it, but you've got 3. For you, I get it. There's going to be another one biologically.
She's counting.
No, listen, with that attitude, I don't know what spirit is going to want to come in and say, yeah, let that be my mom. Who, Andrea?
Well, I had a traumatic birth experience with my only biological child, so that's part of
Well,
But-
it's easier the second time because they come out easier. It's a
Well,
little
that I
looser
wouldn't
second
know.
time.
That I wouldn't.
I've heard. I had cesarean.
Susan, I needed to hear that.
I know. I mean, everybody I know who had their second child said it came so fast that it was ridiculous. It's like we barely made it to the hospital, and
Okay, so
it pops out.
I'm sorry. What's your first name again? I'm so sorry, honey.
It's Andrea.
Oh, right. Sorry. Can I just tell you
That's
though?
right. Short-term memory loss. It's fine.
No. I need to share something. That's how you know I'm connecting because
She gets really.
I'm actually connecting,
focused.
so I can't remember
That's
our
okay.
physical
No,
conversation.
but you sound like me. I have to ask too.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's actually a good sign.
That's okay.
Listen, one thing I want to tell you, and then we're going to get to your dad, okay? I believe you're going to have another child naturally. I don't want, but having that fear and that worry, you're going to use your free will to prevent this baby that wants to come into you. All right. And I think it's about allowing yourself to love and to surrender to the universe to say, yeah, I am here to mother and nurture. And when you do get pregnant, Andrea, I want you to do this. I do believe if you surrender, you will get pregnant again. And when this happens, I want you to reach out to me. I will help you. I will send energy the best that I can to kind of help make it an easy process. I can't guarantee it. I'm not a doctor, right? But I will do my best energetically to help you. All right. So now let's get to Dad.
Thank you, Colby.
You're welcome. What do we want to know about Dad? What's Dad's advice other than you're giving him another girl? Oh, you're having a girl. Okay. You're having a girl.
Oh Lord.
Okay. All right.
Another one, it makes sense because I have a stepdaughter.
See?
So another. But the main thing I have is there's some difficulty right now with my mom.
Yeah.
I can't really say a whole lot about what it is.
Yeah.
But my dad knows what it was.
Yeah.
He knew it when he was alive.
Listen,
And I kind of need his advice on what to do.
Okay, but you're going to have to be able to validate for me. So can you validate with yeses and nos if I tune into it?
Sure, absolutely.
Are you aware of some mental stuff does that make sense? Or not being able to make conscious, maybe your mom's not the best at making decisions or not, like something here. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, Colby, it does.
Okay, there's a little, listen, I am not diagnosing. Dr. Drew would be very upset with me, but this is a little bipolar. So I think you've actually dealt with this most of your life. And I think your dad did a really great job keeping it under wraps and really kind of keeping her respect. But I think what's happening is she's getting a little more mean or violent. There's something here that's kind of tilting more towards the negative side. And
maybe towards the narcissistic side.
Yeah, you get it though, but she's being mean because of it, right? There's a meanness to it. Right?
There is a definite meanness to it, yeah. And it seems like it's only directed at me.
But because you're the
and I don't know what I've done.
You can't take it personally. You cannot take it personally. First of all, you're the closest to your dad, so she's going to have resentment anyway. So you
yes, ma'am.
You understand that. So you can't. Your daddy says, honey, she was always jealous of us. She's just not able to hide it as easily as she used to be able to. And
How old is she?
Nope.
And he used to take a lot of it. And because he's not here in the physical, she's bouncing it off of you.
Yeah. Do you know if my dad's okay with the fact that I reached out to my stepfather?
Oh God, yeah. He does. Yes, your dad wants you to have all the help you can. Yeah, he doesn't care. Your dad is not in a match of love with anyone. He knows how you feel about him.
Yeah. If you're talking to my dad, then you know that.
Yeah. This isn't a competition.
No,
he doesn't listen. One last thing, because we gotta go. One last thing, you can't take this on by yourself. All right, you can't do this by yourself. You can't take it on by yourself, and you don't deserve to be treated this way. Your dad said. So get the help you need, but you're gonna need some boundaries with your mother. You're gonna need some boundaries, and I know they're painful.
Funny you use that word because that's the one I'm working on with her right now, and she's not understanding it.
It's not about her understanding it. It's about you doing it and executing it, and then holding the boundaries, and then she will get it. Okay, she's not gonna have it.
I keep looking at Susan over there, and her face just says everything.
Well, I've seen this before. Is she elderly and possibly have a little bit of dementia, or is she just?
She's not 82, is she?
How old is she?
No, she's in her 60s.
60
Her
what?
birthday is Friday.
Is she getting a little forgetful and having any kind of dementia or anything like that?
There's definitely dementia.
It's been that way for the past couple of years. Where she'll scream at me for quoting her on things that she doesn't remember,
right?
And then get angry with me,
right? So,
and I'm like, Mom, I was sitting right there. 4 other people heard you say that.
Mm-hmm. so
yeah.
My mom had that in her 60s too, but she died when she was 72, like an Alzheimer's type dementia.
Isn't that weird? I said 82, but yeah.
Yeah, but now, it's just her, she's hostile. It's a hostility that comes from dementia. Mm-hmm. So you might want to get her into a neurologist and see if they can give her any medication or make sure that everything's okay.
He has a neurologist, but it's for something else.
Yeah,
so I don't know. Maybe I'll say something.
You can try, but your dad says good luck because she won't ever admit any flaws. But good luck with it.
No, and
Thanks,
also,
Susan. Thanks, Colby.
well,
Yeah.
here's the other thing. Like Drew's mom lived to like 95, or almost 92, and she was just horrible to him. She had all her wits about her, but she was on him all the time, and he was taking care of her, till the end. And then one day he goes, why don't you take my advice? I'm a duck. She goes, it doesn't mean that I don't listen. She goes, she just had to fight with him all the time and make him miserable. So it's, I don't know, there might be some psychology behind this that you can, maybe, it's hard. It's just hard. Aging parents, I mean,
Let me just say,
I'm 60.
I know.
I'm already difficult enough. Can you imagine when I'm 80? Like, geez.
I'll take care of you. But I'll take care of you. I'll even wipe your butt if you need to.
Oh,
all right? Unlike
that's
Frank.
sweet.
Unlike Frank. See, Frank doesn't get it because he was rude. But because you need it genuinely, I will help. Now, listen.
She'll put her finger in my butt.
I'm not putting your
How are you
no.
gonna wipe me unless
Stop
you
it.
do that?
Stop that.
Okay, Frank.
All right, listen. Let me just say this one. All right,
Sorry,
stop
I
it.
slipped.
Yeah, can we mute her for a second here? One thing I want to say. Listen, we got to go back to what your dad is saying. I understand your mom. I understand where she is. I understand. I agree with Susan. There's some dementia. Listen, you've been dealing with this a long time. You deserve to be treated fairly and nicely. I don't want you to bend over backwards for this, okay? You deserve love. Your dad knows you deserve love. Get some people in who are willing to help.
Right.
Give yourself some ease from this. It's not all meant to be on your shoulders. And your dad says, I love you, pumpkin, okay?
Nah. And talk to her doctor.
Aw.
Talk to
You're
her
welcome.
doctor.
You're
God
welcome.
bless you. Sorry, she didn't
All
mean
right.
to make you cry.
Well,
but
crying is healing.
Did he
And
used to call you pumpkin?
and her dad made her cry.
Yeah, he did.
See, your dad
Yeah,
made
he
you cry.
did.
It's her dad made her cry. Not
I know.
me. Okay,
I
well, it's her
know.
dad's fault. But he loves you anyway, pumpkin.
Those are tears of joy, though, right?
They are.
They're not. Really,
Yeah.
oh.
You got
Thank
this.
you.
You got this. All right, lots of love and have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
Good luck with Mama. Oy. I hope I don't turn into that when I get older.
Well,
My
we
mother-
all could.
My
You know,
mother
I have-
wanted to be that way.
I
She used to
have
go,
a,
when I get old, I'm going to be that old lady in the corner smoking and making everybody miserable.
I have a great
Then she got
grandmother.
dementia and forgot.
I have a great grandmother that passed early.
You got to be
from
careful what you
dementia.
wish for.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
My great grandmother passed at 67 from dementia.
Oh, wow.
So it's genetic. So that's why I'm like, I even say to my friends, I may not have this gift into my 70s. I don't know.
True.
So I'm making the
Well,
most
you're-
of it.
But you're using your brain. You're not smoking. My mom smoked like a pack a day.
Yeah,
and
no.
it was all related to smoking, but it was so funny how she had these horrible ideas of how she says, you guys made me miserable. I'm gonna make you miserable when I get old. And then she got
And then
old
she
and
did.
she forgot how to be anything. She forgot how to be miserable. But she did get really frustrated and really uncomfortable and angry a lot for no reason. Like everybody would go,
Yeah.
well, where'd that come from? And it's just part of the dementia. That's
Yeah.
and nobody wants to admit they have that. Oh my God. I mean, nobody. Oh yeah.
All right, how about
So,
one more call? One more.
Colby's on a roll. She's
I know, one
feeling
more
it.
though. We're past our time.
I know. I'm really proud of you. I was a little worried you weren't going to make it today. And
No, I made
was
it.
just going to crawl back into
No,
bed.
no, I made it. I was ready.
Okay, so let's see. Okay.
This is it. Your last one. All right, you're the last one.
I
Make
know,
it special. If she calls your name, make it special. Let's terminate a call.
I know. I'm trying to find. Do you want to talk about
What do I want to talk
reincarnation?
about? No, what? I don't mind talking about well, I have a different. We can. I don't mind.
Do you?
Yeah, let's just talk. That's a nice one.
I like to mix it up. Have
Let's
different
do
things,
it.
You know?
Let's see what they have to
You
say.
guys have to be very creative.
All right, let's do it. Ready? Come on.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle, how you
hear
doing,
me?
baby?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I am good. So you have a question about reincarnation?
Yeah, I have my niece and nephew are 2 and 4, and they say a lot of things and do a lot of things.
Yeah.
They look like people that have passed.
I know.
and I
I'm
just
gonna.
wondered if that's
Nope.
a possibility.
I had a feeling that's what your question was. So let me. What is that? A screaming child, or are you holding a cat by a tail, or?
No, I'm sorry. I was walking out my back door.
That's when
Okay.
I door.
I didn't know. I didn't know if the cat got in the way.
It sounded like a monkey.
Something. All right, listen.
A reincarnated monkey.
I want to start off with this, okay? I believe there's so many people out there, and they'll have different viewpoints on this. They'll have different opinions. They'll have different viewpoints. I can only give you what I get with my own connection with spirit, because I've asked them about this, and I have an answer as to why. So I do not believe the 2 and 4-year-old or the young ones are reincarnations of loved ones you know. I do not, and here is why. I believe our family units, they transition, but they're there on the other side. I mean, how are they going to visit you if they're the 2-year-old? How are they going to visit you if they're the 4-year-old? However, let me tell you what I think is happening. Well, what I know is happening. What happens is that 2 and 4-year-old, they're talking directly to those loved ones in spirit, right? So they're kind of taking on the personality, and they're taking on the mannerisms, and they'll know things they shouldn't know.
Because they mirror everything.
Because they're mirroring it, because they're with them.
That's what
and
kids do.
Right. So it's like those loved ones are around. Are you talking about a grandparent by chance? Is there like a grandfather that one of these kids remind you of? Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah. Because I feel like, the grandfather's like, no, I'm still here. Like, right? They're not, listen, I know even if it's been 10, 20 years, they're like, oh, heck no.
Right,
I just got through that physical experience. I am not going back in there. I'm not doing it. But they're going to talk to they're going to talk to their great grandson or
my
whomever.
grandparents talk to me.
Yeah. So they're going to talk
I
to
felt
those
their presence.
The young ones are going to act like them. They're going to talk to them, and they're going to tell jokes. Like, you know how grandparents, anyone, they love to tell jokes or give. So these young kids, right? They're almost repeating. You know, when a kid repeats something they hear,
right.
That's what they're doing. So that's why it makes you think they're reincarnating.
So what about imaginary friends?
That makes complete sense.
Imagine,
he'll say things that he would say.
yeah,
like,
but that's because wait, hang on. He's saying things that they would say because he's hearing it from him. Do you see what he is repeating it because he's hearing it?
Sense.
Okay, so you're not hearing it, but
sense.
he's hearing it. Now, Susan's got a fantastic question. What about imaginary friends?
Right. I had one of those.
Great. Now, this could be twofold.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, twofold. Imaginary friends could be the loved ones visiting, but it could be spirit. I mean, one time when I was little, my mom, I was playing outside, and my mom could hear me talking out front.
Right.
And she's like, what is she doing out there? And so she comes to the front screen door. These were back in the days when you could leave a child out front alone.
Right. Me too, yeah.
And
those are the days.
And she said, who are you talking to? And I says, oh, mommy, I'm talking to my friend so-and-so. And look at her dress. Don't you love her dress? And so I was literally talking to a little girl in the spirit world.
Wow.
But not my. So imaginary friends, 100%. Imaginary friends.
Imaginary friend?
No, there's no imaginary
Wait,
friend
can
that
you
is.
guess?
Well, no imaginary friend is only imaginary. An imaginary friend is either a relative visiting or they're connecting to someone in spirit and making them their friend.
I used to talk to this little spirit all the time. But when I was probably like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I had to be 4 because I lived in Newport at the time.
Yeah.
So I was talking and my mom's like, well, who are you talking to? And I go, this is my little friend Toto. And she goes, oh. And I go, he's wearing a top hat and he has a cane.
Oh, there we go.
And he's this big.
Oh, my goodness.
And I talked to him for hours.
Yeah.
And then she made me feel weird. And then
they
I didn't
do.
want to anybody to know I was doing it.
I was really lucky. My mom was too scared to ask me questions.
Yeah.
My mom was too. So is there an L name around
I
you?
was a little more clairvoyant.
Do you know an L name? Lisa, Lindsay, something, an L in the living or in spirit? Who is that for you?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a sister-in-law named Lisa.
Okay, yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. This is spirit. This is the loved ones in spirit. So we have a grandfather and the other one's a woman. Am I right? Am I correct about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. These are okay. Okay. All right. Well, stop killing the cat. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
That's
What are you doing?
That's like a scary.
It's nice. I'm letting the dog out. But
No.
the door is
It's like
really,
a scary.
All right,
door
listen.
is really-
Halloween door.
What's her name again?
I'm away from it. I walked away.
Wait.
I walked away.
Michelle.
Michelle, listen. All right, we're gonna let you go. Next time you get on air, do not let the dog in or out ever. Okay, next time ever.
So sorry.
Okay.
One
I
time.
won't. Thank you so much.
All right, lots of love and
Okay,
good luck
God
to
bless
those
you.
babies. Don't worry about it. Lots of love to you. Let you know they are talking and connecting with them. Okay.
They're okay.
All right.
Talk
Thank
to
you.
them.
Bye, honey. Have a
All
good
right,
night.
That was a good one. So I did a show once with Rebecca when I was at K-Rock. And I was on Sex with Emily. She used to do a show after Loveline called Sex with Emily. And I had Rebecca call in, and she was sitting in her office, and there was this weird door, like creaky old Halloween door going, and then it slammed. And I go, Rebecca, where are you? She goes, I'm in my office. And I go, is there like a door near you? And she said, no. And I was like, we were like, wow. It was because we were on the studio mics, and oh my God, they picked up the sound. I thought that was so amazing. So that just reminded me of that.
Yeah, I was like, what? Stop. You can't hurt animals on air. Like, stop it. All right, stop.
I thought it was a monkey.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I think when she hears it back, she's gonna be like, ah.
Okay, so we had 1,500 people call in.
Oh,
You have a lot of fans. I just want to tell you, you crazy. Well, they called back probably over and over. Okay, so I want to explain the phone system. There are people who are on the line who are listening, and I appreciate all the callers, and they've all been great questions. But Colby only has so much energy for that she can do. But she does have her own show that you can call
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night,
5 p.m.
So if you go to her Facebook page, and then she has a book. She just
Coffee with Colby.
Yes, we have a picture of it, and then she has another thing coming up.
With Janet Nohavec.
Yeah, she's got.
So Janet, so let me, Janet, this is July 18th. Okay, that says 7 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Pacific people, it's 4 p.m. for us. 4 p.m.
Okay, so Janet Nohavec is
she's
psychic medium.
She's a spiritual medium.
Spiritual. What does that mean?
So
how does that work?
So Janet is a spiritual medium. Spiritualism is a kind of a type of religion. Mm-hmm. So a spiritual medium. I'm not a certified. I kind of follow the principles of spiritual medium.
Right.
But Janet's
is she
not
like a Lilydale special?
Yeah. Well, she's not. Janet is a very. She's a legend in our field.
Okay.
All right. So she's a
would love to meet her.
legend, and she is unbelievable. She has her own massive church in up north New Jersey.
Nice.
She's actually taking this old school from the 1800s, Hydesville, redoing it. I mean, she used to be a Catholic nun.
Oh wow.
I mean, this lady, I have to
Crazy.
tell you, she's incredible.
So show the banner again.
So it's July 18th. She and I are doing we're doing messages. So she'll do some, I do some. It's only $15. So it's on my Facebook. You can get the tickets. $15.
So Facebook.com/Psychic Rebel.
Psychic Rebel. Thank you.
I'm going to put that in here on the thing. Thank you. Yeah, you can get all the information for Colby there.
Yeah.
And she has a show tomorrow night.
Yep, the Colby Rebel show. It's a date night. So the date nights are just me and you, and I take callers on air, and we have fun.
Yeah, and she does that every week on Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
And she has, this is why, a lot of people calling in are her fans, but we're not going to be able to get to all the calls that are on the line.
And sorry, everybody.
I feel, I'm really I have a lot of gratitude for the fact that people are calling in, and you know, it's not as fun when like you have 2 calls.
But you know the thing. Let me tell you, the thing is,
there's a lot of energy here. I love
there
it.
is, and but people know. I think people are very gracious about this. They know. They enjoy listening to other people getting a message.
It seems like it.
They enjoy listening. They know it's about the healing, and so it's this beautiful thing where everybody knows. You know, it's a shot, and if you're meant to get through, you get through, and that's just how it is. But
it's random.
It's random. And call back tomorrow
and
night.
I didn't set any of these calls up tonight. William York said it was a pleasure meeting you in Baltimore. I'll let him know he's not here.
Hi.
That I'm not Dr. Drew. I'm his wife, but I am using his YouTube page.
There we go.
We're all in that channel, and then also I produce the Dose of Dr. Drew, which is
You produce everything.
a few days a week, and then we also have Ask Dr. Drew, and you can also see Drew on your Dr. Drew After Dark, and as well as the Adam and Drew Show, and also every night on foxla.com. It's foxla.com/live at 7 p.m. He does a nightly news channel thing there you can watch. So, you know, we're really busy with the Drew. Go to drdrew.com. You can find all the links.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Yes.
So, fun fact, going back many years, before I knew you and Drew personally, before I met Adam personally, I was actually on the Man Show.
Yes, she was.
I was on. There's actual video footage of it.
So, it was funny because you read Adam Carolla, and she's she said something about the Man Show, and he thought it was all a big hoax, and I was like, I wanted to put a picture of you up. You were you were a contractor.
Yes.
What was it? Hammer and Heather
Steel. Yeah, but I forget how they were. It was so long ago, but I do remember being on it, and I thought it was fun.
A professional wrestler.
I was
as well.
I was.
So she's an athlete, and she was on the Man Show. Did they make you jump on the trampoline?
No. And a tax accountant. I was a tax accountant. So mind, body, spirit. Right? We're ending with spirit. We started with body, mind,
she's
spirit.
Multifaceted. She's a Renaissance woman. Now she's a psychic medium, and
I love it though.
But yeah, and if you want to get a reading from Colby, you can get like an hour reading or half hour. I don't know what's your minimum half hour.
There's 30-minute or a 55-minute. Just go to colbyrebel.com, book a session. You and me, Skype, phone, in person. Easy breezy.
Yeah, and she'll just focus on you, and
and if you're in a budget, then try calling into the show or try calling in here when we're here.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's. But I appreciate everybody for joining us, and just tell a friend.
Oh, tell everyone. Why would they not tell a friend? You know why? Let me tell you why you wouldn't tell a friend. Because you're all greedy. Because you all say that's more people in the call line and I have less of a chance of getting through. But be friendly.
Come here, Rex.
Share.
Come here and
someone
show your
might
cute
need a
little face.
message.
Come on. Over
but
here.
it's been really fun. So thank you guys.
Colby wanted to talk to your pets tonight, but here's my dog.
Oh, we didn't get a chance. I know. This is her
Show
dog.
your nosy. There's his little nose.
Yeah, there he is.
He's here. He's eyeballing me. I think
he's ready.
But thanks again, everyone. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I know.
You're so great.
I love you.
It's always so much fun being here with you.
Yeah, this was fun. I had a good time.
Isn't it great?
Without Drew.
I'm not saying that on air. I am. I'm not the one married. I'm not saying that.
Spots. He
no.
had to get a reading.
Wait, I would have given him a reading.
I know. You can give it to him later.
It.
Do it after.
And thank you, Lindsay. Great job out there, baby doll.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, doll.
All right.
All right.
You, Sue.
You're welcome.